Motivation is a crucial element in driving productivity, and understanding the role of dopamine in this process can significantly enhance our ability to achieve our goals. Engaging in enjoyable activities often leads to a quick release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, which can create a sense of immediate satisfaction. However, this contrasts sharply with productive tasks that may not provide instant gratification. While enjoyable activities can boost our mood and energy levels, they often distract us from the more challenging tasks that require sustained effort and focus. Recognizing this difference is essential for improving our motivation. By understanding how dopamine influences our behavior, we can learn to harness its effects to foster a more productive mindset. Dopamine not only drives our desire for pleasure but also plays a vital role in reinforcing behaviors that lead to long-term rewards. This understanding opens the door to exploring practical solutions that can enhance our productivity. By implementing strategies that align our tasks with dopamine-driven motivation, we can create a more balanced approach to work and leisure. This exploration will delve into techniques such as setting achievable goals, incorporating enjoyable elements into our tasks, and developing habits that promote sustained focus. Ultimately, by mastering the interplay between motivation and dopamine, we can transform our productivity levels and achieve a more fulfilling and effective work-life balance. Dopamine is a crucial neurotransmitter in the brain that plays a significant role in regulating motivation and desire. Dopamine is referred to as the feel-good chemical because it is released in the brain during pleasurable activities. This release reinforces our behaviors that lead to rewards. When we engage in activities that we find enjoyable, such as eating our favorite food or spending time with loved ones, dopamine is released, creating feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. This release not only enhances our mood but also drives our desire to repeat those activities, establishing a cycle of motivation that encourages us to pursue similar experiences in the future. Furthermore, dopamine influences our motivation levels by acting as a signal for potential rewards. When we anticipate a positive outcome from a task, dopamine levels rise, which can increase our drive to engage in that activity. Conversely, low dopamine levels can lead to decreased motivation, making it challenging to initiate or persist in tasks that may not provide immediate gratification. Understanding the function of dopamine is essential for recognizing how it shapes our desires and influences our motivation. By acknowledging the role of dopamine in our daily lives, we can better understand our behaviors and the factors that drive us toward or away from certain activities. This insight can empower us to create environments and habits that enhance our motivation, ultimately leading to greater fulfillment and achievement in our pursuits. Experiments conducted on rats have provided valuable insights into the effects of dopamine on behavior and motivation. In one notable study, researchers set up a scenario where rats were placed in a maze with two distinct paths, one leading to a food reward and the other to an empty area. As the rats navigated the maze, their brain activity was monitored, particularly focusing on dopamine levels. The outcomes revealed that when the rats approached the food reward, there was a significant spike in dopamine release, which correlated with increased motivation to reach the goal. Conversely, when the rats encountered the empty area, dopamine levels dropped, leading to a decrease in their motivation to explore further. This demonstrated a clear link between dopamine levels and the rat's willingness to engage in behaviors that led to rewards. Drawing parallels between rat behavior and human motivation, we can see similar patterns in our own lives. Just as the rats were driven by the anticipation of a reward, humans often find their motivation influenced by the prospect of achieving goals or experiencing pleasure. For instance, when we set a target and envision the rewards that come with it, our dopamine levels rise, enhancing our drive to pursue that goal. Conversely, when faced with tasks that seem unrewarding, our motivation can wane, mirroring the rat's behavior in the empty area. These experiments underscore the fundamental role dopamine plays in shaping motivation across species, highlighting its importance in both animal and human behavior. Dopamine significantly influences human activities and choices by driving our engagement in behaviors that release this powerful neurotransmitter. Activities such as eating delicious food, exercising, socializing, and engaging in hobbies like playing video games or watching movies are known to trigger dopamine release, making them highly appealing. The pleasurable feelings associated with these activities encourage us to seek them out repeatedly, reinforcing our desire to engage in behaviors that provide immediate gratification. However, the concept of dopamine tolerance can complicate this dynamic. Over time, repeated exposure to high dopamine activities can lead to a decrease in the brain's sensitivity to dopamine, meaning that the same activities may no longer provide the same level of pleasure. This tolerance can push individuals to seek out even more stimulating experiences to achieve the desired dopamine release, potentially leading to unhealthy habits or addiction. Furthermore, high dopamine activities can overshadow low dopamine tasks, such as studying, working on long-term projects, or engaging in routine chores. When faced with the choice between a quick dopamine hit from a pleasurable activity and a more demanding task that offers delayed rewards, many people gravitate toward the immediate gratification. This tendency can hinder productivity and personal growth, as essential tasks may be neglected in favor of more stimulating options. Understanding the influence of dopamine on our choices can help us develop strategies to balance high dopamine activities with those that contribute to long-term success and fulfillment, ultimately leading to a more productive and satisfying life. Modern technology has profoundly affected dopamine levels in our daily lives, primarily through the prevalence of high dopamine activities that are easily accessible. With smartphones, social media, and video games at our fingertips, we are constantly bombarded with opportunities for instant gratification. Activities such as scrolling through social media feeds, receiving likes and comments, or engaging in immersive gaming experiences trigger significant dopamine releases, creating a cycle of reward-seeking behavior. This constant stimulation can lead to dopamine addiction, where individuals find themselves increasingly reliant on these high dopamine activities to feel pleasure or satisfaction. Social media platforms, in particular, are designed to keep users engaged, often employing algorithms that promote content tailored to individual preferences, further enhancing the dopamine response. Similarly, gaming environments are engineered to provide immediate rewards, such as points, achievements, or virtual items, which can lead to prolonged play sessions and a desire for more intense experiences. The consequences of this constant dopamine stimulation can be detrimental. As individuals become accustomed to high levels of dopamine, they may experience decreased sensitivity to everyday pleasures, leading to a diminished capacity for enjoyment in less stimulating activities. This can result in a lack of motivation for tasks that require sustained effort, such as studying or working on long-term projects. Additionally, the over-reliance on technology for dopamine hits can contribute to issues like anxiety, depression, and social isolation, highlighting the need for a balanced approach to technology use that prioritizes mental well-being and productivity. Homeostasis is the body's ability to maintain a stable internal environment despite external changes, ensuring that physiological processes function optimally. This balance is crucial for overall health and well-being, as it regulates various bodily functions, including hormone levels, temperature, and neurotransmitter activity. Dopamine, a key neurotransmitter involved in pleasure and reward, plays a significant role in this homeostatic balance. However, with frequent exposure to high levels of dopamine, often from activities like social media use, gaming, or consuming highly palatable foods, the body can develop tolerance. This means that over time, the brain's receptors become less sensitive to dopamine, requiring more significant stimulation to achieve the same pleasurable effects. As a result, individuals may find themselves needing to engage in increasingly stimulating activities to experience satisfaction, disrupting their natural homeostasis. Adjusting to lower dopamine activities can present significant challenges. When individuals attempt to reduce their engagement in high dopamine behaviors, they may experience withdrawal-like symptoms, such as irritability, boredom, or a lack of motivation. This discomfort can make it difficult to enjoy everyday activities that typically provide lower levels of dopamine, such as reading, exercising, or spending time in nature. Consequently, the struggle to find pleasure in these activities can lead to a cycle of seeking out high dopamine experiences, further perpetuating the imbalance. Understanding the relationship between homeostasis and dopamine tolerance is essential for developing strategies to restore balance and promote healthier habits that support long-term well-being. Dopamine detox is a concept designed to help individuals reset their brain's reward system by temporarily reducing exposure to high dopamine activities. The purpose of a dopamine detox is to break the cycle of constant stimulation from sources like social media, video games, and junk food, allowing the brain to regain sensitivity to dopamine. This process can lead to improved focus, motivation, and overall well-being. To perform a dopamine detox effectively, individuals can follow several key steps. First, they should identify and eliminate or significantly reduce activities that provide instant gratification, such as scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or consuming sugary snacks. Next, it's essential to set a specific time frame for the detox, which can range from a day to a week, depending on personal goals and preferences. During this period, individuals should engage in low dopamine activities, such as reading, meditating, exercising, or spending time in nature, which can help recalibrate their brain's reward system. The potential outcomes of reducing high dopamine activities can be transformative. Many individuals report increased clarity of thought, improved concentration, and a greater appreciation for simple pleasures. As the brain adjusts to lower levels of stimulation, people often find that they can enjoy activities that previously felt mundane, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Ultimately, a dopamine detox can serve as a valuable tool for regaining control over one's habits and fostering a healthier relationship with pleasure and reward. Starting a dopamine detox can be a transformative experience, and there are practical steps viewers can take to ensure its effectiveness. First, it's essential to identify activities that can replace high dopamine behaviors during the detox period. Engaging in low dopamine activities such as reading, journaling, practicing mindfulness or meditation, going for walks in nature, or pursuing creative hobbies like drawing or playing a musical instrument can help recalibrate the brain's reward system. These activities not only provide a sense of fulfillment but also promote mental clarity and emotional well-being. Encouraging viewers to reflect on their habits and goals is another crucial step. Taking time to assess which activities consume most of their time and energy can help identify patterns that may need adjustment. Setting specific intentions for the detox, such as improving focus, enhancing creativity, or fostering deeper connections with others, can provide motivation and direction throughout the process. Moreover, embracing boredom is vital for recovery. In a world filled with constant stimulation, allowing oneself to experience boredom can lead to self-discovery and creativity. It encourages individuals to explore new interests and develop resilience against the urge for instant gratification. By intentionally stepping away from high dopamine activities and embracing moments of stillness, viewers can foster a deeper connection with themselves and their surroundings, ultimately leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Connecting high dopamine activities as rewards for completing low dopamine tasks can be an effective strategy for enhancing motivation and productivity. This approach involves using enjoyable, stimulating activities as incentives for tackling less exciting but essential tasks. By creating a reward system, individuals can make the completion of mundane tasks more appealing, thereby increasing their overall engagement and satisfaction. For example, someone might decide to reward themselves with a favorite video game session after finishing a challenging work project or treat themselves to a movie night after completing a week's worth of exercise goals. This not only provides a sense of accomplishment but also reinforces positive behavior through the anticipation of enjoyable rewards. Effective reward systems can vary based on personal preferences and goals. For instance, a student might use a system where they study for 30 minutes and then take a 10-minute break to enjoy a snack or check social media. Alternatively, a professional could set a goal to complete a report and then reward themselves with a relaxing evening out with friends. Encouraging viewers to find healthy rewards is crucial for maintaining balance. Instead of resorting to unhealthy habits, such as binge-watching TV or indulging in junk food, individuals should seek out rewards that promote well-being, such as engaging in a hobby, spending time outdoors, or enjoying a nutritious treat. By aligning high dopamine activities with low dopamine tasks, viewers can create a sustainable and enjoyable framework for achieving their goals while fostering a healthier relationship with pleasure and productivity. In summary, managing dopamine levels is crucial for enhancing motivation and achieving a balanced, fulfilling life. By understanding how dopamine influences our behaviors and choices, we can take proactive steps to cultivate healthier habits. Engaging in high dopamine activities can provide immediate gratification, but it's essential to recognize the importance of balancing these with low dopamine tasks that contribute to long-term success. Implementing a dopamine detox can be a powerful way to reset our brain's reward system, allowing us to regain sensitivity to everyday pleasures and improve our focus and productivity. I encourage you to take action by starting your own dopamine detox. Identify the high dopamine activities in your life, set a specific time frame for your detox, and explore low dopamine alternatives that can enrich your daily routine. Embrace the process and reflect on how these changes impact your motivation and overall well-being. If you found this content helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insights on motivation, productivity, and personal growth. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends or family who might benefit from learning about dopamine management. Your engagement helps us create more valuable content and fosters a community focused on self-improvement. Together, let's embark on this journey toward better motivation and a more balanced life.